Hi, Scott Orlin with CINEMA-Magazin. If you remember, there was a movie called Up that probably blew your imagination. Well, get ready to have it lifted again. Director Pete Docter, his new film, Inside Out. You know, it's interesting that, we all have a myriad of different emotions that we go through. Mm-hmm. How did you narrow down the ones that you wanted to focus on for this movie?
Yeah, it was tough because depending on which psychologists you talk to, they will tell you there's 3 emotions. No, somebody else said 27, and even which ones were named is all different every time. So we ended up just going, okay, what feels right to us, as well as we did connect with this one guy, Paul Ekman. Dr. Ekman had initially theorized 6 emotions. It was the 5 we have: anger, fear, sadness, disgust, and happiness. He also had surprise. And we ended up thinking, well, surprise, the way we would sort of make the cartoon version of it felt kind of like fear, so maybe we'll just combine those.
And, obviously you had 2 choices in which to tell the story, the protagonist, a little boy or a little girl. What made the little girl a more interesting subject for us to explore?
Well, 2 things. My daughter, who I was watching all this story happen to, so that felt very truthful. But then as we talked to, again, some psychologists, they said there is no one on earth that's more socially aware and in tune than an 11 to 17-year-old girl. So that made us go, okay, first of all, why? That's weird. But second, it confirmed that we were hunting in the right place.
And a movie like this, as anybody who knows kind of how an animation film, it builds, it takes anywhere from 4 to 5 years.
Right.
So during that process, from where you started with the idea from Inside Out to where it ended up, how much of an evolution was there? How much do you pick up, throw out, bring in?
Oh, there's tons of different ideas that we tried that we thought, this is going to be great. And then you see it and you're like, that is awful. And you throw it away and you try something else. I mean, this film, as compared to, say, Up or Monsters, Inc., I think is closer to the original sort of conception, the little spark of an idea that I had. It stayed pretty true. But there are tons of specifics in how that was executed and put across that was not there, that just took a long time to develop.
Now, obviously, you're an incredibly talented animator, filmmaker. There are people out there in Germany now. What steps do they need to make if they want to make the step up and do that?
Draw. That would be the first thing. And a lot of people, especially in computer animation, are like, well, I'm a computer animator, I don't draw. I still think sitting and sketching, it allows you to see, it allows you to focus on details that normally would just go past you. It makes you observe behavior. And that's all so vital and useful for you as a filmmaker.
Well, maybe one day I'll have those services to me. But anyway, I can't thank you enough. Terrific film, Pete.
Thank you.
And this is Scott Orlin. Until next time.